Hello, I'm David Sliker, and a number of years ago, I wrote a book called Times Simplified. I wrote it as a resource for young people, for older saints that were new to the topic of the end times and wanted an unintimidating way to get into the subject. Well, now here we are, years later, and it feels like, okay, learning about the end times is one thing, but now I feel like I'm in them, which I think is a right feeling. But we want more than a feeling. The more clarity we have on what the Word has to say, biblical prophecy, book of Revelation, the more confident we are in what those passages mean, and the more that we're able to see reflections and trends that point towards where history is going. Rather than being anxious, I find we end up becoming more confident in the leadership of Jesus, more settled in His love and in His plan. And the most important part is, of course, the more settled in His plan that we are, the more engaged we can be in it by the grace of God. And so I want to, in that light, take the time to invite you. I'm so glad, and I think it's right timing, that our team has decided our next mini course is going to be Times Simplified. I think that the time is right together to really begin to get more and more on the same page. I'm praying far beyond what we do, that the Holy Spirit, I know that He is stirring believers across the earth to gather, to connect. Our last mini course that we did, I'm still hearing of folks that are gathering on the side, doing Bible studies, talking through the material. This is the time to get clear on the plan of the Lord to bring His Son back to the planet. So what is the storyline? Where are we in that unfolding storyline, and how can we engage our hearts and prepare our lives, prepare our children, families? That was the heart from which I wrote the book, and that's going to be the heart of our mini course as we connect together, as we discuss the material, as you connect with our facilitators. Our team is excited to get it clearer, to get our hearts more engaged, and to get our lives on a track to be ready for what the Lord's going to do. And I want to say that last thing. We want to be ready for the Lord more than we want to be ready for wicked men or the devil. Our heart is to reach and connect with Jesus, what the Father is doing, and what He's setting in place that involves every single one of our lives. So the End Time Simplified mini course, hope to see you there really soon.